guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host sellssi, and today we're going to look at players that could be making Coach Chris Hughton's squad. Players that missed out on his first call-up that could be making an appearance for the head coach of the Black Stars in June. The final round of qualifiers for the Afcon 2024 set to be played in Ivory Coast to be played, and we're going to look at some Ghanaian players who could possibly be making a return or a debut in the Ghana national team. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Purchase our merch. Links are in the description. Sahara Football merch. It goes a long way to help support the channel. So on Monday night, Nottingham Forest took on Southampton, and on display were Andre Ayew and Kamaldeen Sulemana. Black Stars assistant coach George Boateng was there to watch them, and it has been part of some of the rounds they are making ahead of the Afcon qualifiers, the final round of Afcon qualifiers in 2024 in Ivory Coast. We've also heard the rumors and talks about Coach Chris Hughton about to have a crunch meeting with Jeffrey Schlupp, a player who things did not end quite well with respect to when he decided to renege on his unavailability for the Ghana Black Stars. It did not go well, as he was not included in the final list. A representative or an associate of him did not take it lightly, and it was a battle of words and exchanges between him and the national team. Well, that's behind us. Otuado's reign is over, and now to Chris Hughton. And as we prepare for the final round of games, Chris would look to call up some new faces or players who have impressed or have been in the squad before. And today we're going to run you through a list of them. We'll start off from this under-23 prodigy in Ernest Nuama. Yes, Nuama plays for SV Nordsjælland. He has been the discovery of the season so far. The 19-year-old has had an amazing season, showing off his unique talent. He played a key role in the Ghana under-23's qualification, and it's likely that he could be named in the Black Stars team. Remember also that in June, we'll be having the final round of qualifiers. The Black Meteors under-23 side will be preparing for the tournament in Morocco. So this is quite dicey. Nuama being included in the national team for the final round of qualifiers is not really a certainty, but it looks like based on his recent performances, he could be one of the guys who Chris Hughton would be looking to play in the national team in the upcoming final round of Afcon qualifiers, or in the friendlies in the lead up to the African Cup of Nations, and possibly in the national team itself for the Afcon in January 2024. Abdul Momin, it's been a while. Otuado used to call him, but he was never used or played under the former Ghana Black Stars coach's reign. This season for Rayo Vallecano, he's had a rough start to this campaign. He has worked his way to get more minutes in his debut campaign. However, he was a regular name with the Black Stars, but got sidelined due to a lack of game time at Vallecano. So Abdul Momin's situation is quite interesting to me. He gets called up regularly but doesn't play. I don't think he's played for Ghana Black Stars before, unless I'm mistaken. But Abdul Momin looks like someone who should be considered for the Black Stars defensive position, and this time in Chris Hughton's call-ups ahead of the competition final round of qualifiers, I'm thinking he's one of the guys that could be in his final 23 or 25 or whichever number he names for the qualifiers in June. The season will end at the end of May, and it looks like Momin could be one of the contenders for the players in defense for the Black Stars. Another player is Kasim Adams. Yes, the FC Basel defender is currently one of the top performing Ghanaian centre backs in Europe. He had not played for the Black Stars since 2019, but could eventually make his long return in the next call-up. He has been impressive. Last time out, he found the back of the net, regularly getting playing time. FC Basel in Switzerland, he's enjoying life there. We'll see what happens. Pursuing, monitoring all these players closely, and we'll see if he can consider him as one of the defenders to make a comeback into the national team for the first time since 2019. The last player I'll talk about is Jeffrey Schlupp. A recent history, we've seen what has happened with Ghana Black Stars and Jeffrey Schlupp. It hasn't been the best of relationships in terms of that. It has been quite rocky and patchy. Schlupp has not had the best of time with the Ghana Black Stars. There were times he gets caught up, and a couple of minutes into his game, he gets injured. It has not been plain sailing and great with him in the national team, but it's clear that he has been impressive for his club side, that is Crystal Palace, and he warrants a call up into the national team. There have been rumors that Pursuing is looking to get him back into the fray and get him playing once again for Ghana. As to whether he would be interested is another matter altogether, but the midfielder last played for Ghana in 2021. His omission from the 2022 World Cup squad caused an uproar, but reports claim Pursuing has made contact with the midfielder to make amends. He has been significant all season for Palace, playing consistently in a newfound midfield role. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if he is going to make it into the team come next month, June. But let me know your thoughts. Which players do you think Pursuing should consider for the Black Stars return? Nuama, Palaceman, Schlupp, Kasim Adams, and Abdul Momin. They are the four which are being much talked about on the media. Let me know what you think in the comments box, as some of our top players are fighting for relegation also. We'll look at them, and there are chances of making it out of the relegation dogfight. Kamaldeen Sulemana is one of them, a Leicester City man, Daniel Amate also one of them, a Southampton man in defender Mohamed Salisu as well. He is in a limbo with his club, and his likely destination will be out of the club next season, as they feel he might not be totally committed. We'll be looking at that in my next video, the players that could miss out on top flight football next season. As you already know, two Ghanaians have gone down from the championship already into the League One, League Two or League One. I'm quite confused on how it's called, but they are out of the championship, Andy Yadom and Baba Rahman. But let me know your thoughts on everything I've spoken about here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.